I just hate it when I do that for some reason. They just hate when I do that.
Well, welcome back to Fuguecast. It's a very, very special episode because this episode we're going to finally prove the existence of aliens, and we're going to ask the important questions. How do we fuck them? So
Exactly.
I have for you an important piece of data, and it comes in the form of a fuck, marry, kill, and this will be vitally important as we go forward into identifying what is an alien and what is a delectable little fuck puppet.
I was gonna say, what are you looking for in an alien when you're on the scene?
I've forwarded to you a very important piece of data. I want you to look at it and ask yourself, fuck, marry, kill.
There's a lot of good options here on the board.
I know. I think that the Telosian is the most obvious marry for me because she's a hot lady alien with a glowing orb, and I love orbs.
Honestly,
I think
I'm not so sure.
Yeah, can I give my answer? Because I think I know.
Yeah, hit me.
I think I would either marry. I think I would marry Blue Avian because I kind of want to I don't think it has to be like a sexy marriage. We can be very chaste, and he can just kind of fly me around and like take me cool bird places. I feel like we can peck at seed together. But I would
totally
want
understand.
I want to fuck the Telosian, and I think I want to kill Tall White. I think I want to eliminate Tall White from this earth. Maybe
I was really reading the caption. I was ready to pick one to smoke a blunt with. I was like, the gray, obviously. Next question.
I would also I would also smoke a blunt with the gray. Actually, no, I would maybe the Arcturian, but I want you to tell me yours. Fuck, marry, kill, and then smoke a blunt.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Marriage, either the Tall White or the Reptilian, no in between.
It's gonna be hard because I killed the Tall White.
Yeah,
I've innovated. Fuck, marry, kill, but it takes place in the same timeline. So both people you're asking the question to are like negotiating the same thing.
Well, in that case, unless Tall White is really going to bust out some like hand moves or something, both ways. I mean that both in protecting themselves and pleasing me in the bedroom. I just think Reptilian is really, there won't be as many issues with my chosen family, which is my podcast family. And,
all of our Patreon subscribers are our true family.
Gentle. I bet they're a very gentle and sensual lover.
Tier 1 of our Patreon is that you've renounced your original family and come join us in paradise with your chosen family. And tier 2 is choose a new name. I want our Patreon to only resemble a cult.
Yeah, I'm not into them just because I think they're a little played out. But charisma never goes out of style, I guess.
Fucking true. All right, so you would marry Reptilian.
Oh, yeah. Okay, honestly, I'd fuck Blue Avian. I'd have a fling with Blue Avian before you settle down with Blue Avian.
I'm into that, yeah. And I don't mind. I think Blue Avian and I would be like a very enlightened polyamorous couple. Maybe
I would kill Feline at a sleepaway camp in middle school.
Fucking true. Yo, was there a cat girl at your school? Was there like a girl who thought she was a cat?
Was there a cat girl? You mean the bitches that I was always friends with invariably?
Me fucking too, dude. I've read Warrior Cats for a bit.
We talked about Warrior Cats.
That was episode 1. That was like early. We talked about Warrior Cats. It was episode 2.
Girl. Oh yeah, 1. Yeah.
One of those.
We're using a computer science numbering system.
No, okay. Now I see
We're
this
starting
list.
with 0.
I see this list and I say if aliens come to us in a completely fuckable bipedal form, I'm really into that. I hope that the should people be allowed to fuck aliens debate like completely supersedes any like homophobia argument that ever occurs again. Like once we're talking about like can you stick your dick in an Arturian, like I
Right.
don't think people are gonna care about what
They're
bathroom
gonna,
I
yeah,
go
they're
in,
gonna
dude.
bond.
Like
I like
what,
that.
but I also think that like the possibility for separate alien biologies completely eliminates bathroom concerns because like Arcturians don't have to fucking worry about going in the boy or girl bathroom. They pee acid. Like I don't think they really care. Like they need a
From their fingers.
they piss acid from their fingers, and like some people want to like explore piss kink with that. And who is the government to disallow that? Honestly,
Yeah, I
but
get what you're saying. But like expanding the range of available concepts of the definition of fucking definitely does make room for queer love. In this thesis, I will explore.
okay. So for this purpose, let's invent a new alien because I think these ones are fucking lame. Maybe Telos.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do it.
Telosian kind of just looks like a really hot girl.
Yeah,
And Anumaki
I
looks
mean,
like someone who would send good memes.
Anunnaki looks like
Actually,
a pseudo Wakanda spinoff.
he
Telosian
he
literally just looks
actually
like a fucking League of Legends fucking character that
we
just
can
got
we
dropped.
can cut this out, but like I feel like could take like one red pill and become Anunnaki.
You know what? I think you're calling a hotep.
I might be.
We're cutting
he
all of
he
this.
had
It's
this.
fine.
We are, but I'm gonna just say this now. He had this whole fucking argument with me about how Final Fantasy VII remake is trash because it made the game like pleasing to modern gamers, and like
He
hey,
wanted the
it's
people to suffer.
it's okay, buddy. It's okay that it's not a fucking like isometric RPG. Like it's okay that you don't take like fucking 18 hours going through Midgar. It's okay that we actually explore these characters now and it's a little bit
Yeah.
longer. Like, you know, I don't know. I think you're being a fucking baby. This is a conversation that takes place around a lot around like remakes of games where they aren't just like 100% loyal to the original game and don't do like this is a
Yeah.
conversation that happens whenever a game does anything more than just make the graphics look prettier. Like
Right.
I think that like game developers should be allowed to experiment with their own properties. And they brought like what I think he's not fucking realizing when he says that if they change the story at all, it's going to destroy the game, is that they brought back like a ton of people from the original game as to be like the story team, and like they kind of like I know they use the same composer, a bunch of stuff like that,
Mhm.
just to kind of like make a newer, better version instead of being like like a turn-based fighter. It's with like a weird like battling system. It's now like an action RPG where all the characters feel really unique to play, and like
Right.
you both like it does this fucking thing where you like feel like you're playing like the strategy of a turn-based RPG, but like you're mashing the sword button with combos and shit. Like that's fucking poggers. But I don't
That is
think,
cool.
yeah, like I don't know. There was a fucking
And it
bitchy
sounds
argument.
like you were saying, I think it's funny, sorry, you were saying they were being like, they brought in a lot of like the original like designers and music people and shit too
I'm
to
pretty
kind of
sure.
maintain that sense of continuity.
I've heard
So
that a lot. I've heard that they've done that for sure.
I'm dying to ask you like a red hot question about
Hit
this
me.
that might just launch into like a gamer discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What are your thoughts on specifically this, what you're talking about, which is like kind of that feedback loop that's developed in recent years between developers and fans? But like the idea, or even like, I don't know, like fan culture, the idea that they have a say in the progression of the next new thing, the idea that they
Mm.
can, take to Twitter and lobby for characters to get together or do XYZ, or suddenly there's a spin-off with them or something, which is starting to get into like TV and other
No, I
media
see.
and
I
stuff like
see what you're saying. Are you asking what I think about that?
yeah, what do you think about, I guess, like that
Um.
culture being developed? Because realistically, it hasn't been around for that long. Like
So I think
showrunners taking feedback.
there are places where it's good and places where it's fucking awful. For example, I think for a lot of artistic elements, you should not fucking cave to your stupid fans who are
Mhm.
like who are holding on to a previous conception of a domain that you own. Like if you're the artist behind a game and you're the one who like thought of it, the fans do not like own this property more than you. They enjoy a thing you created, and if you want to do
Right.
something different with the same paintbrushes used to create that original work, I think if you're a real fan of the idea of something, or if you're a real fan of like the way something made you feel, you should be open to accepting a newer version of that. You should be
Mm.
like accepting of change in artistry. But I also do think there are important times where fans kind of need to tell someone no. And I think this
Yeah.
actually, so like a good example of this is, I mean, I think this is a bad good example because so there's this new game called Cyberpunk 2077, and
Right.
in Cyberpunk 2077 there is a girl, a trans woman character who has a fucking glowing penis, and it's very cool. That's her vibe.
That is
Uh,
dope.
her like photo shoot art is that had like she has her like her fucking awesome like latex outfit, and you could see
Hmm.
her dick glowing through it, and she's like, I'm neon or whatever.
Wait,
I
what color is neon?
It's time to Google cyberpunk glowing penis. My Google crashed.
I just
Yes.
like hope it's
Ah!
green.
My
I
first
just hope it's
No,
green.
fuck off. The first thing I found is yes, you'll be able to customize your penis in Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes.
Okay, I can't. Where is this? Okay, so the thing people got mad about is that someone like there's like a cis cosplayer who wore a packer to do this cosplay of this girl with the glowing dick. That's
Hmm.
fucking stupid. That's the argument I don't like. But there are these cases where people will respond
Wait,
to
what don't you like about the argument?
I think it's stupid to say that like cis people can't cosplay as trans people. Like
Right. Yeah.
that's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
There's like so many good examples of like cosplayers cosplaying as characters who aren't their race without like obviously doing any like fucked blackface
Hmm.
stuff or like
Yeah.
skin lightening or anything fucked like that, because you can still cosplay their character design. Part of this character's character design is their pogger's glowing dick. So I guess
Yeah.
like this person, I guess the only way they could have done it better is if they like fucking hooked up glow sticks to their labia. Like that would have been pretty poggers. But like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
My
it's like,
my
yeah, like whatever, right? Like didn't like I feel like y'all like the community of gamers had that conversation about race like years ago. And I feel like cosplaying is pretty open to shit. So like, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
There are always like racists who tell black girls not to cosplay white
yeah,
characters.
I was gonna
Like
say except for in that
you're
direction.
you all are all cosplaying Asian people in anime, but no one fucking
Hmm.
cares. There are good times when fans can like backlash at a game, but I think like here's the thing: game developers should open up like the conversation, and that's when the conversation should be listened to. I don't think like if I just like people like who bitch about the art styles and graphics of games deserve to be shot. Like
Right.
unless it like unless it genuinely just like it looks bad on accident and the developers don't know because they've all had their eyes gouged out by like ravenous gamers. I don't think like bitching about a game not looking the way you want it to, or not looking like the way you remember the previous games looking because you're stuck in a nostalgia circle, is very fucking productive or good at all. So aliens, right? I'm looking at my Hatsune Miku figurine, and I really want an alien who's slightly translucent. Like I want like kind of like a jellyfish hair alien. Like I want an alien who both has like infinite styling potential, since like they're very like they're kind of made out of hair like substance, but that hair should also be kind of clear and like
So,
translucent.
so you want to be able to pretend that she's your slime girl GF
God
too.
damn you. Yeah, I want a slime girl wife from space.
Just a hint of slime, okay.
Well, like it would be cool if her skin was all translucent too and she was kind of gooey and sticky and could absorb me, but that's just like
To
pandering
be
to me.
honest, to be honest, like I kind of want to transcend like the bipedal humanoid
I do
existence that
too.
we're on.
Can I be honest? I'm kind of thinking an orb. I'm kind of feeling an
Yeah,
orb.
you know what I'm thinking? Like I'm almost imagining like a like those Midwestern salads that are just like
No.
weird things
Are they
covered in mayonnaise.
spherical? Are they
Like a
spherical?
Waldorf salad of like chunks of apple and grape and stuff just kind of coated in a light layer of mayonnaise. But imagine that as if somebody had just thrown it into the air and it was suspended, like a collection of like goopy chunks, maybe,
So
as a
like
sense of
she's
being.
kind of like a hovering barf.
But like a little more like structured than that, like on a level of like crystalline symmetry and divine architecture that we can't hope to understand.
I'm into that. Can it have like cool slime girl hair though?
Yeah, definitely.
So
There's
what
yeah,
I like the idea
tendrils.
that like um it's kind of like a hairstyle on like a hovering orb of like detritus. Like
Yeah, like a hairstyle surrounded by its own moons.
yeah, I also like the idea that it articulates by moving all these little hovering parts of itself
Yeah,
and
by like
like
rattling and pulsing.
yeah, and like it can like it like spreads really wide when it's like frightened or angry. So like it puffs up in like with like an anger response with all these
Yeah.
hovering little orbs. What do we
I
call
also
this
think that
guy?
the mayo is a part of that. Like I think that its slime coating is like definitely a part of the puffing process
I think
and
it's like
also maybe some of the noise like creation.
ooh, so it makes like kind of like a noise as it hovers. I
Like
like the
it's
idea
able
that
to like
it's
glop its like sauce
so
from like chunk to chunk.
so what we want here is kind of like a snatched wig wearing salad that comes with an ambient soundscape.
Yeah, but it's like basically just an atom. I think I just described like an atom, but like
I think
from
I've
the
learned
Midwest.
I think I've learned what a Midwest physics is. I think I've learned some Midwestern physics.
Yeah, like a trifle right before it hits the ground.
Oh, that's delightful.
Yeah.
I wonder what a hug from one of those feels like.
Let's come up with more. I think that there's some that are already here and they're just telephone poles and they're just very good at staying
Yeah, wait,
still.
that's a
We
better
talk about
route.
that.
What
We're gonna
object on
talk about
our
that, or are we fucking scared on this fucking podcast? I know we're controlled by the government. God damn it.
God, I want to be a deep state probe so bad. Please. I just want
I
to
want
be a
my
deep
deep state
state
probed
probe.
so
Please. I
bad.
want my deep state probe. No, what objects that exist in our world do we think are already aliens? Like not animals, because it would be really easy to say like jellyfish or sea
Or
slugs or something.
birds. Yeah. People always say birds are FBI agents, and I'm like,
I kind of
I
think
know.
birds are like I kind of think birds are drones. Like I kind of think birds are all little
Everyone thinks
robot
that.
drones. Yeah. But
I just feel like people
I
haven't seen birds enough.
yeah. I
You look at a
gender
bird long enough, you know it has absolutely no purpose.
I
There's no machine that can emulate that level of chaos.
you know what I kind of think could be aliens? Like
Mm.
there's like certain consumer products that are too fucking pointless to actually exist outside of like being like a spatial psyop. So like what I mean by this is like these are products no one actually would want or need, but have like a viral state where
Need a reason to exist.
no reason to exist, but the idea was born and the idea is a life form of its own. Like Orbeez.
Mm.
I think Orbeez are fucking aliens.
What the fuck is an Orby? Oh my god! Is it like a Furby but like hairless?
Orbeez are fucking like little tiny balls. I'm actually shook you don't know what an Orby is.
Is
Uh
it just an orb like in pictures and stuff?
is it just an orb?
Oh my
No.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's like a
Holy
tiny
fucking shit!
it's a let me goddamn explain then.
The gloves
It's
come off.
no, it's a little tiny orb, like a little bead that is very water soluble. So you drop it in water and it becomes bigger. It becomes like marble size or even larger.
Oh
It's
yeah.
extremely absorbent and it goes from small to big. It was really popular on like TikTok for a while, and like people would like do Orby videos. There's this one of like
Yeah.
what would happen if you poured molten lava into a tank of Orbeez, and it's
Ooh, what would
but
happen?
it just kind of melts. But kind of exactly what you would expect if you like didn't have much
Yeah.
of an imagination.
Never not watched one of those videos and gone, yeah.
Yeah, they're always so disappointing. Like I like the hydraulic press ones. Those are like good sometimes. Sometimes you just are watching something get destroyed, but sometimes it's getting destroyed in an interesting way.
Yeah.
I'm looking up hydraulic press Hatsune Miku because I just actually have to.
But yeah, to jump in on that, love Orbeez. Know what they are actually because I watch ASMR videos.
Oh,
So
word. Do you know the meme of like the French dude who I'm gonna watch this Hatsune Miku hydraulic press. There's this one meme of this French dude on TikTok who fills his bathtub entirely with Orbeez, and
Ooh.
they go in his pipes. They fill up his pipes so much that they completely clog everything, and like it looks so insane to the point where he gets a letter from the city being
Oh
like
shit.
everywhere in your I think everyone in his neighborhood got this letter, uh and he like just fucking like panics. But I found out it's a fucking fake. Like it's a hoax. The city didn't actually contact him, and he didn't
What?
actually destroy his neighborhood with Orbeez. But it was so funny to watch this French bitch panic about about the destruction he caused. I think it was
Mm,
worth it. All right.
wow. That's what happens. Orbeez there's an age range on them for a reason, and there's an upper limit for a reason.
Wait, I'm about to send you a YouTube video of Hatsune Miku getting squished by a hydraulic press, but we have to do a live reaction together.
Okay, hit me. Okay.
Ready?
Oh,
Little Miku.
well, Miku.
She's spinning. I
It's about to get
fear,
crunched.
I know, I fear this. Miku, don't
This is
go.
going to be a crucial element of
Oh
your
no!
exposure therapy in a
Why is
couple
it
years.
so awful that they put her sideways like this? This is
I think it's a
cursed.
fetish.
This now feels like fetish art.
This is definitely fetish.
Oh, Riku,
This is
no.
weird. I'm not into this.
Oh, no.
I wanted her little body to be smushed up
Yeah,
right,
I
not like
wanted it to
this.
be
Not
like,
like this.
I wanted it to be top down.
Not with her fucking pussy popped off.
Yeah, this is cursed. I want to find a better one.
This is very like I want to sit on my waifu energy.
I want to squish my little wife.
Oh my god, he zoomed. Ew,
No,
I
I don't
can't.
want. Well, I hate
I
it.
can't.
I'm clicking off. I want to leave.
I literally can't.
Oh. Wait, are
Okay.
they gonna squish this one correctly? These
I'm
hydraulic press
past it.
videos, there's always like so much in them.
You know what my favorite thing is for destruction videos though, other than like obvious like large explosions? I really like when people put like iPhones in microwaves.
I like those too. All right, I sent you another one. Let's watch this one at like 4 times, at like twice speed. Because this is a slow one. All right, you ready?
2 times? No, I'm on ads. Hold on.
Oh, I have ad block on, you weak little bitch. Oh man. All right, look at this fucking text that says hydraulic press. Let me know when you're ready to go.
I'm ready. Ready. Go.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh man, this text and the aesthetic of this video is so cursed.
It's so
Hi.
Mythbusters.
Hi Miku.
Oh,
Hi little Miku on a log.
hi, strong lady.
Oh, there she is. Little Miku.
Little Winter. She's
Oh,
cold.
winter girl.
At least they have her in like a little more of a dignified position.
Yeah, I'm so glad this one isn't some weird like snuff film. I don't get snuff film vibes from this. Man,
Just good old fashioned crunching of an anime figurine. That's all I came here for. Good old clean fun.
no, don't zoom in there. Oh, Miku, what's gonna happen to you? Oh, okay. I don't like the way he's moving her. Oh, Miku, no. Okay, here we go. Squish.
Oh,
No! Decapitated again.
baby
Oh,
girl.
squish, squish.
Just gonna put it right there.
Oh, Miku.
Why is her being squished headless me trying to find a way to sleep at night?
Fuck. That's good. Oh, I did really just want to see some compression, and I'm glad we're getting
I
it.
want to see some loss. Should have kept those shittier microphone I had.
Oh man.
Crush the log too.
Oh, it's getting squished. Oh man, this is how I want to go out. Hydraulic press
I
video.
absolutely do not want to be killed like this.
No, that would be fucking terrible.
You can do that to my body if you dress it up.
Oh
After.
fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Can you make sure that I have a closed casket funeral where I'm dressed up as Hatsune Miku and then like trick someone into opening the casket? Oh my god, her face!
Oh my god.
All right, I don't care enough to watch the rest of this video.
That was everything I wanted. I want that little face on my wall.
Oh, there's a fast version at the end. The speed, zoom, zoom, zoom. We already watched this.
I don't
Whatever.
need to see into her empty leg hole.
Oh
I
man.
found satisfaction.
Oh, do you want to watch that Vor video I sent you?
No, I don't.
So aliens, right?
Aliens.
I'm glad.
Aliens. Here's the thing. We've been talking a lot about
What happens if you put an alien in a
breeding
hydraulic
aliens.
press?
Well, the thing is that it depends on the alien. You know, there's at least 27 subspecies, but I think the biggest question that we should be asking ourselves is not what would aliens look like, but if aliens looked like humans, how would we be able to tell which among us were perhaps,
Probably like really weird political beliefs, right? Like they would probably have some like really niche ideas,
You don't think
like
they'd try to blend in and therefore be moderates?
so you think aliens are like the most centrist of us? I'm into that.
I think they're constantly reaching across the aisle.
Fuck yeah. I don't know what a way to tell
The
aliens.
gray webbed fingers.
Maybe like a weird. I don't know, like, because if you say anything like they're weird about anything, you could just argue that like they're very normal. So I feel like it's actually like the most normal the most like normies, the truest of normies.
Exactly.
Like, because that's like the true middle, the true nothing is who aliens would try to mimic, right?
But also, indigo children.
Indigo children. I think that's fucking stupid. I think that like what's something interesting I have heard is or like have noticed if you actually like
You don't think
if
crystal bitches are down with the Glee Glorp?
I don't know. I think so. But it's something I have genuinely noticed is that like a lot of these like fucking like weird like proto spiritual like weird new age bullshits of recent times are super fucking like weird and eugenicist, right? Like the idea that like there's some special way to be born that makes you like more enlightened and better than everyone else. That's fucking cringe, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a guest. Snort into the mic, Jakey. There's a doggy here now. I want to send you footage of this little creature.
Jake, snort sequence initiated.
No, he's such a good little podcast mate. This is a perfect boy. He's sitting on my lap so gently and good. Oh man, this is so ideal.
This looks like a YA novel cover.
My perfect boy. Yeah, but the indigo children shit, I think it's such bullshit. Or like specifically that, but like also like all like the weird like mythos they have about like the cultures of the earth being like descendants of different types of enlightened beings, and like one of the weirdest fucking myths I've heard from these insane fucks is that like the Hebrew people, like the Jewish people, are the descendants of the Martians, and the reason they're still on they came to Earth is because they failed to be enlightened because they only had like masculine brains, like they had like
Mhm.
no yin to their yang, which made them unemotional and like logic obsessed and money obsessed. Literally, this is some like it's such like weird.
What?
Yeah. It's some like crazy repackaged anti-Semitism as spirituality, and
Yeah.
it's so dumb. And then you get into all like the weird like prescriptive gender stuff where it's like male and female energies, and it's like, oh, you mean like gender roles that you're turning into something holy? That's fucking dumb.
See, my knowledge of it extends as far as I would say like Tumblr, like I would say like Tumblr girl culture, honestly, where you're like, are you an alien? Do you like taking baths? Is, do your fingernails like always grow really slow? Like, are you like just really cold all the time? Just like, just like that kind of shit would be
What?
like can you like maybe you'll pick like a thing like can you vibrate with its frequency. Honestly, I think there's a huge crossover with indigo children culture and like witch talk.
Sorry, Jake ripped off my headphones and slapped me in the face and kicked me in the jaw and fucked me over.
What if Jesus was an alien?
Um, I more believe that we're all the aliens and Jesus was like the guy who like opened the door for us at the club.
Interesting.
Like if Earth is a punk show, Jesus is the host. It's his house and
Come
we're
on
all
in, man. PBRs are fucking 2 for 1 tonight.
no, it's his house and we're all puking and shitting in it, and he's gonna have to
Oh,
clean it up in the morning. Anyway, here's the thing. I want to start a mid New Year's resolution. Maybe not like a true New Year's, but I'm going to start a resolution. And this is like my vision board. This is who I want to be this time next year.
do it on the solstice.
No, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it on podcast episode 69. I'm setting some intentions. I
Maybe it is
want
the solstice. They don't know.
I want to be a bitch who vapes. I want to be a bitch who wears a VR headset and plays VR chat and VR fishing. I want to be a fucking like I want to get my titties done, have huge milkers, and like take stupid photo shoots of me vaping on my boobs or like wearing my VR headset and like pretend and like being both the girl in the VR porn game and the girl interacting with the VR porn game. I want to like I want to be some kind of awful spawn of the internet, and I want to embrace this fact. I want to be the
I want
the
you to
most like protogenic gamer of all time. I want to like immerse myself in hell culture only to spit out something even worse.
I want you I want you to be Poggers cock destroyers.
Hell yeah. I want this too.
I want that for you.
No, like I genuinely do really want to vape because I'm getting really tired of cigarettes and I want to like be able to like be a little more ironic and based with what I put in my trash body. Like
You
I do.
still ripping cigs?
Hmm?
You still ripping cigs?
Yeah, I'm still ripping cigs.
You
I
still
still
smoking freaks?
I still
Sorry.
fuck off. I still smoke American spirits, and I think I'm it's cringe at this point.
The blacks though?
No, God, when I smoked American Spirit Blacks, I was depression incarnate.
Yeah,
Like that.
you were fucked up. I was like, you're a fucking freak, but I respect you. Like I've been there, bitch.
Like
I think I
Americans,
was there at the time as well.
that was a dark period of my life. No, but I'm just fucking excited to like accept how much I love technology. I don't know, like VR is fucking awesome. Like VR is so cool. And like I love the idea of like embracing that like ironic hell vape culture because I think it's fucking really funny, and also like I genuinely do think it looks cool when people blow big ugly stupid fuck clouds. What
I've
do you
totally vape pilled you by talking about men with vapes, I think, like a couple of episodes back.
true. What do you what do
I
you what do
want
you
men to blow clouds.
what do you think about all of that?
I think that if you're moving from cigs to vaping, that's definitely a good and fun move depending on like what level of quality you're trying to do for the vape. Because I
Yeah.
think if you're like, I'm gonna get fucking Mario cartridges,
No. I want like
I think
like
if you're like
I'm gonna
you know.
I'm gonna really look up reviews on my carts and everything. I want like something mid-priced. I think the most I'm willing to spend on like the entry package is like $80, but that's enough to get like a decent vape and a set of carts.
Yeah, I think that's real. I also think that it might blur the boundaries between smoke and not smoke.
What do you mean?
Because the minute you can smoke inside, it's like fucking game over. Like having a vape in bed ruined my life. Even just a fucking jewel. I was like, oh no, I cannot have this. My friend lent it to me for a weekend. I was like, I don't need your fucking spare jewel. Fucking
True.
Sunday morning.
I want
I'm
to.
like
I definitely like my
around like
move.
sliding my hands under the fucking pillows.
Oh no.
Where'd it go?
So I'm definitely not getting a jewel. I'm getting like a bigger handheld vape, one that I won't lose very easily, and one that like I think that this is a weird flex, but I kind of want to just like I would honestly vape like nicotineless ones, but I don't think I will. That's kind of gay. But I will get ones that aren't like huge nicotine content because that will like I don't know.
I think
Listen.
that's smart. Yeah, because if you're gonna try and do it like for fun and aesthetics, then don't like make yourself puke just ripping clouds like the
Yeah,
first day.
no, like I
And don't get like more addicted to nicotine unless that's like not really a concern of yours. Because like I'm
like
not gonna
it's
speak to
not
like what you want to do. You know.
it's not a super concern for me. I think the reason I don't smoke a ton is because I feel super sick when I smoke a ton. And like I don't
Mhm.
think that would change with a vape. Like I just don't. I think that like it would make it so that like I don't know. I'm doing it for the meme and I think that's fine. I think it's based and I think it's epic.
Mhm. Yeah, do what you want. Do what you want, girl. But I'm gonna warn you right now.
Mhm.
They're insidious. Jewels or
I'm not
any kind
yeah.
of vape, any kind of indoor smoke is insidious if you've been having to smoke outside. Like the minute you don't have to go on smoke breaks, it's it's a loss of meaning and structure.
I
You'll
can,
see. You'll
you know
see.
what? I'm okay with a little loss of meaning and structure.
I mean,
I want less.
we're in Corona, so I
Yeah,
don't even know what time is anymore.
that's the thing. Like I don't really care about like fucking anything right now. I know that sounds grim, but like
I'm not
meaning
gonna
and
actively kill myself, and I'm not gonna set myself up to have to clean shit up after this. But I'm
exactly.
taking my time right now. I'm just fucking
I just want to
existing.
I am simply fucking vibing. And
Yup.
the VR headset I think is the cooler thing that I want here, the cooler piece of tech. That's more money, and I'm just waiting for you to get it for me for my birthday anyway.
Oh, I am.
Really? Yeah.
How
Please.
much?
$300.
Oh,
Mommy. My VR daddy. Come
do a Kickstarter. Go start a GoFundMe or something.
I'm already gonna start a GoFundMe for my tits. I don't want to siphon money out of that for for my
I
fucking
thought it
VR.
was gonna be for the accident.
That's true. I had no. Here's the meme. I had an accident that made my tits too small. Give me big
Yeah.
booby. Give me big
Her tits
booby.
were just completely crushed against her chest in the accident, and she just needs a tit job.
Please, I
So
need a. I please. I have lost all my booby from the accident. Bring me back my booby.
receipt upon request.
Sorry, I was drinking water. So when are you buying me my VR headset?
Gwen, stop trying to extort products out of me on the podcast. Okay, speaking of which, Sophie's product album art, absolutely an alien.
Oh, Sophie has a new album?
No, that old one for product.
Oh, is it just the
It's just
one where
that like warped looking vibrator. That's definitely an alien.
is it just her name? Oh no, I see it. I see this weird dildo.
Yeah. Where is that? You
That's
found it?
it. Yeah, that's definitely an alien. My face is the front of shop. I would love it if you edited like just a little bit of a Sophie song into this podcast. It's so awful right from the beginning.
Are those gloves?
Yeah, she's got her like singular finger gloves.
Oh, is she eating us?
Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to get away.
Oh.
Like I like Miku voring us way more than like
I like
someone
her
for.
beating the shit out of us and laughing.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
into
so
that.
evil.
Oh my god, the licking is killing me. We're gonna go all the way inside.
Oh yeah, baby.
How large are we in this?
Like 3 inches tall. Have I asked you the very important hypothetical of what would you do if you were at Thanksgiving with your family and you saw your uncle across the table and he was wearing like a flannel shirt with a breast pocket and like a 3 inch tall naked man like crawled out of it as if trying to escape and your uncle like very quickly grabbed him and stuffed him back in? What
I
would you
would
do?
confront him in a lull. I would find him alone at some point very soon after.
Do you want to role play this where you like confront him after?
Yeah, okay, ready? So
Wait,
I'm
what?
gonna
What? Give
come.
me, give me some important uncle facts about your uncle. Give me some unk.
Um you're wearing a Boston Red Sox cap and you've drank a little too much.
Oh, he's this guy.
But you're
What?
affable.
What is it, Sid?
No, you don't even have time to say that. I slam you against the wall.
Sid, what the fuck? What the
My
fuck, Sid?
forearm is just up against your fucking windpipe, and I'm like, let the little man go, and nobody gets hurt tonight.
Whoa, what
Uncle
little
Rick.
man? What little man? I don't know what you're talking about.
At this point, he's wriggled completely free.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
like he's the little man or your uncle.
the little man. My
No,
uncle
he.
is a little man.
No, the little man. You haven't seen him. You haven't seen him yet. He's still he. You don't know. You just got your uncle
All
up
right, I
against the
literally
wall.
rip his breast pocket off. I
There,
literally rip that fucker open.
for a brief
I go
second,
absolutely ape shit on you.
so for a brief second you don't get what's going on, and then like non-Euclidean space opens up, and there's an entire like prison cell lobby, like an entire like a massive prison, like somehow appears in real space from your uncle's pocket, and
All right,
it's
here's what
it
I
it,
do.
it completely consumes your house. And the
Here's
two
what I
of
do.
you the two of you are just standing in the warden's office with like the shards of your house all the way around. Your like cousin's like forearm is like through the wall, like he's like no clipping through it. There's like blood coming out,
Mm-hmm.
and like you see the little man in a cell down the hall, and he's chained up, and you like it's fucking
Okay,
insane.
so here's the thing. The minute I felt the time space matrix bubble begin to warp, I
Yeah.
immediately knew what I needed to do, and I went to the fireplace. I got a poker from the brick fireplace as reality warped around me, giving me the slight advantage of changing my direction slightly, so that as we entered the dungeon dimension space, I had the perfect angle to immediately assess which gremlin, third dimensional, transdimensional guards needed to be subdued in order to continue my journey forward. Um, Luckily, my uncle, I've trained him for years as a sleeper cell. So, although his nipple is completely exposed on the left-hand side where I ripped the breast pocket, he still has a quiet dignity. And I speak the code phrase that
Tell me
just
the code
completely
phrase.
just lets his just fucking organs just fucking go loose.
Oh my god,
Um,
you fully programmed his bowels.
no, but like in like an act of aggression towards anyone who would seek to
Oh my
to
god.
I do what I have to, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The code phrase is in Polish, so I wouldn't expect you to understand it, but
Do you speak Polish?
it roughly translates
Wait,
to
Sid, do you speak Polish?
yeah, I'm completely fluent in several languages,
You're full of
and
shit. You're
um,
fluent in garbage, is what you
so the
are.
secret word is something along the lines of fugue.
Fuguecast. The secret word is Fuguecast. Continue.
No, it's fugue.
Fuge.
And you have to say it with that intonation, but I won't correct you,
Fuge. Yeah, I'll be
because I
called.
really
I'm
don't feel
sorry.
that you should have that power over a member of my family like
I'm
that.
sorry. I know. I didn't
Just
mean to
to
be so
trigger,
culturally
to
insensitive.
trigger an immediate organ explosion. So from that point forward, it's a simple matter of, finding the elf, cauterizing, having to slice off and cauterize the wound of my cousin, but luckily the fire poker had been warming, so it's a tidy enough affair. And you know what? The mashed potatoes are only half clipped through the warden's desk, so we make do for a good Thanksgiving in the dungeon dimension.
Fucking poggers. All right, what would be your code phrase if you had one? Like, okay, not actually for your uncle, but what would be my code phrase if you had to activate me?
Mine would be a really seemingly random assortment of words that made complete sense to me.
What would be
And it's
mine?
like really easy to make them. Like
Can you?
like hyper pop, GF, tractor core, TikTok, fan, cottage vibe, dress, tool,
Who,
enthusiast,
who must I kill?
namasenda slut, right? Like, am I
Who,
right, ladies?
who is the target for today? You just like I activate. I would love to like meet the person who has my code phrase. Holy
Mine
shit.
would mine would also have the word femboy in it. I forgot to throw that in.
True. What do you
Femboy
think?
Hooters is my code phrase.
What do you think of femboys? Like, are you attracted to that?
Um, I guess to some degree. I mean, it depends on the femboy.
Yeah, this actually for the 69th episode, this hasn't been a particularly horny one. But
No,
I
no,
I guess the watching Miku Vor is pretty horny. But
it was kind of hot. What?
yeah, it was, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, that
Who
was
said that?
hot. But I don't know. I'm not that into femboys, but if the right femboy came along, ooh wee.
Exactly,
But
exactly. In the same way that I'm not that into femboys, but that femboy on Karl Marx and DeWitt meme is like burned into my brain.
that's a good one. That's a fucking
Absolutely burned into my
that's
brain.
a banger meme.
You're simping too hard. You're
Yes.
fucking with the vibe. There are no simps in the fugue.
That's false.
That's simply not true. That's not even.
It's simply
Simp
a
is part of
fucking
our
lie.
brand. It's the keystone of our fucking foundation, of our fucking house, of our brand, of our podcast
God, I know.
community.
Being a simp is a vital part of the modern ecosystem. I don't know. I think that like in the future, simps will be so vital to the economy as well as e-girls. Like, I don't know. I think
Literally,
we're gonna get there.
name somebody as consistent and productive and efficient and gets the job done as a reply guy.
Our troops.
Our troops.
Braver
Braver than the
simps.
Miku
Braver
Marines.
than our troops. God, this podcast has drained me. I don't know why. I'm
You
fucking
look queen.
exhausted right now.
You look great, queen.
Thank
Great
you,
work,
Queen.
queen. Ha ha, I'm being a reply guy.
Oh my god. All right. Let's
Thank
find
you.
something funny.
Fuguecast.
This one goes out to all my needs.
That's a good image. Home along on a Friday night. Just remember, you're on. That's so good. I haven't actually. I don't think I'm gonna top that, but I found two a good and a terrible image.
I would chief the shit out of a monster cigarette. But
I
you know
would-
what? Realistically, it would be like Pall Mall. It would not be with Marlboro.
All right. One last image to end the night. One last fuckery.
One night only.
Me when Stacy
Let me
takes me to the
find some.
prom. Me when Stacy takes me to the prom. Me when Stacy
No.
takes me to the
Leave.
prom.
Leave.
I will leave, but only because I'm going to the prom with Stacy. Was that a noise you were making?
Yeah, I can do it. It's whistling and humming at the same time.
Can you do it again for me? It's so crazy. Like, it's such an insane sound. Oh my lord.
Okay.